Fox News alert on this Tuesday morning on the Benghazi terror attack you will only see right here on Fox News. Listen to this.
A new report just released by House Republicans revealing what Hillary Clinton really knew while blaming a phony video for the attack that killed those 4 Americans. And here with more is Fox News senior judicial analyst, Judge Andrew Napolitano.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right, so this report was released this morning. What do you make of it?
There's a couple of different levels here. It is not disputed and not disputable that Hillary Clinton knew the truth and lied about it and perpetuated the lie for weeks after Benghazi. We know that because we have seen an email she sent to her daughter, Chelsea, lamenting in the email, in a brief way, a fair and accurate description of what happened. We were attacked. We were defenseless. She didn't use those words, but that's the essence of it.
She says it was Al-Qaeda.
Correct. Nevertheless, she went out and perpetrated the myth. She even perpetrated the myth that this was caused by a video. As the bodies of Ambassador Stevens and the 3 others were being received at McGuire Air Force Base. Second thing, and here's where Donald Trump can drive a truck through this hole. The committee does not go there. The committee report does not ask, where did the weapons come from? The weapons came from Hillary Clinton's secret war, approved by President Obama, consented to by leadership in both houses and both political parties, to rid Libya of Colonel Gaddafi.
But where does he get his information that would back that up, Judge?
That information is in the public domain because I have seen it. Is people have to know where to get it. There's a person being prosecuted by the federal government who's released thousands of pages of documents in his own defense in a criminal case in Arizona. The essence of which is Mrs. Clinton concocted the idea she wanted to depose Gaddafi. She presented this to President Obama, congressional leadership. They went along with it. They kept it under wraps. In order to depose him, she, as Secretary of State, authorized the shipment of weapons to terrorist groups, militias/terrorist groups, some of whom killed Chris Stevens.
Well, Judge, already Hillary Clinton's press secretary, Brian Fallon, has responded. He's, I think, out tweeting this morning, said, far from honoring the 4 brave Americans who died, the Benghazi committee has been a partisan sham since its start. Yesterday, the Democrats released their report. Today, the Republicans.
You know, the purpose...
It is partisan.
Purpose of the committee was not to honor the dead. We all honor the dead. The purpose of the committee was to get to the truth. The committee didn't get to all the truth, but it got to a truth that the American public needs to know about. Hillary Clinton's regular, consistent, systematic, persistent capacity for lying.
Well, I'll tell you the truth. I don't see how un-American it could be to talk to for the first time to the 80 witnesses previously not called before Congress. How is that not justifying the deaths of those? He's trying to get to the bottom and get to the truth.
I'm going to guess that Brian Fallon hasn't seen the report, and that's just something off the top of his head, just his spin. That's his job. He's her PR flag. But statements like that, Brian, will make this worse for her.
And Hillary Clinton told the Egyptian Prime Minister, quote, "We know that the attacks in Libya had nothing to do with the film. It was a planned attack, not a protest," close quote.
And yet she, Ben Rhodes, Susan Rice, and somebody else in the White House, it could have been Valerie Jarrett, it could have been the president himself, perpetrated that myth that Susan Rice churned and churned and churned on that Sunday and all the talk shows.
Well, let's hope all the TV channels cover this part of the story.
Should we hold our breaths,
I don't think so.
Steve?
We'll be blue.
Keep on winding it, Judge. Great job.
Thank you.